To see you bleed. I've been working in the yard all day. How about you guys? Now we're all ready to go. You would think I'd have this checklist down by now, but as you know, I absolutely don't. But it's good to see you. How we doing, folks? How we doing? All right, let's get a song under our belt. We'll circle back around, do a little rat and tat, and a little back and forth. And it's good to see all you guys on here. Oh, it's all raining there. Yeah, it felt like it was officially winter here at in Wilmington, North Carolina. But taking a break. I put the power tools down. Actually, they're sitting right back there. I had the tool belt on today. More on that later. But for now, how about a song or two? And then we'll circle back around. Anything you want to hear, drop in the comments. I might do a couple of requests today. We'll see. But cheers. Thank you all for being here. Got signal? We all good? We live everywhere? Got a smoking long black Cadillac, the engine's winding down. I parked it up on the sidewalk like he owned the whole damn town. I hear him talking to some chick through a thin ghost of smoke, through a thicker haze of southern comfort and coke. Said, girl, you're hotter than the hinges hanging off the gates of hell. He said, need to turn to me, baby, if he don't treat you well. And by he meant me. So I laughed and I shook his hand, and he laughed a little bit louder as he yelled up at the band. Play a train song, pour me one last round. Leave my boots on, yeah, when they lay me in the ground. 'Cause I'm a runaway locomotive out of my one-track mind. I'm looking for any kind of trouble that I can find. I got this old black leather jacket, got this pack of Marlboro Reds, got a stash here in my pocket, got these thoughts in my own head. I like to run until I've got to walk, until I've got to crawl. But this moment that I'm in right now, and nothing else at all. So play a train song, last around, make them leave my boots on when they lay me in the ground. 'Cause I'm a runaway, I'm a locomotive, yeah, I'm out of my one-track mind. I'm looking for any kind of trouble that I can find. Welcome, welcome, folks. Welcome, welcome, folks. Well, the television blizzard lights look looked around his place. They found him cold there on the sofa. He had a little smile across his face. Though I tried with all of my sadness, somehow I just could not weep. For a man who looked to me like he died laughing in his sleep, singing a train song. Pour me one last round, make him leave my boots on the day they lay me down. 'Cause I'm a runaway, I'm a locomotive, I'm out on my one-track mind. So play a train song, play a train song, play a train song. How we doing, folks? Welcome, welcome. If you're now tuning in, you're catching the very first song. Welcome to episode 196 of Live from Shallow Chateau. I sit in this chair every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and I play songs that are on my mind and on my heart. Thank you for hopping on and sharing a little slice of the bandwidth with me. No matter how short or long your stay is, you're welcome. Around, make them leave my boots on the day they lay me down. 'Cause I'm a runaway, I'm a locomotive, I'm out on my one-track mind, and I'm looking for any kind of trouble that I can find. And we're off. How we doing, folks? Welcome, welcome. How we doing? Talk to me. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if it's your first time here, and those that have been tuning in week and week out. I see you. I see you. Wherever you're tuning in from, we got feeds going out. I don't even know where they're all going. But isn't it all a mystery? Isn't the internet just all a mystery? All right, how about a couple more songs, and we'll do a little bit of rat and tat. And I think I said that on the initial intro. I don't usually say rat and tat. Don't even know what it means. But I hope I don't know. You guys can read between the lines. Hey Richard, I see you on here, my friend. Good to see you. I just played a train song. You missed it. All right, we're kind of in tune. We're ahead of the game. Here we go. Let's see if we can find a rhythm here. Bread, live without water. Hitchhiked down to 201 at the rodeo in San Antonio. Heading out of El Paso, raining down in Houston. Told the driver, put the pedal to the metal, 'cause Houston gets me down. Down for Louisiana, a Whiskey River landing, crawfish pie and jambalaya with a big old Cajun smile. Hey! Taking the scenic route on this one, I guess. Carolina, head on down to Texas, yeah, the rodeo in San Antonio. Bound for Louisiana, a Whiskey River landing on crawfish pie and jambalaya, big old Cajun smile, round two. In the back of a ranchero, heading down to Laredo, had a good time in the lumpy side, but you know I was left alone. Heading out of El Paso, raining down in Houston. Told the truck driver, put the pedal to the metal, 'cause Houston gets me down. Bound for Louisiana, oh, Whiskey River landing, crawfish pie and jambalaya with that same old Cajun smile. Yeah. We landed on our feet, folks. We landed on our feet. Sometimes you just like a verse so much you sing it 3 times in a row. Hey-o! Cheers, folks. Welcome to episode 196 of Live from Shallow Chateau. Let us know if you're brand spanking new here. Where are we going next? That's right. I was going to do an old Few Good Liars song, but I'm kind of feeling upbeat, feel good. Maybe we'll circle back around to that one. I told you guys last episode about a local show that I'm doing here, a hometown show, if you will, in Wilmington, North Carolina, at Bougie Nights, Friday the 13th. Don't let that number scare you, folks. It's just hocus pocus. It's going to be a good old show, love songs, and talk about all the stuff. I'm doing that show with Sam Birchfield, 2 solo acts. I'm going to play it solo, and he is as well. So looking forward to that one. There are tickets available. We'll post in the links and all that stuff. And I'm just now looking at I've got a real French thing going on today, don't I? Just kind of saw myself. Especially with the thing kind of floating off there, I'm in baguette world. Boy, doesn't a fresh baguette sound good right now? Kidding. All right, let's see here. Ah, very cool. First time watching, met you at Jen and Frank. So that was a fun night, right? That was a fun night. It's always good to dust off some songs with Jerry Joseph. That was a textbook house show. Checked all the boxes. If house shows are always fun because you just kind of take the bar and the venue out of the equation. You know what I mean? And so when you need to get together with friends with the common denominator just being there for the music, and it's 99.9% of the time a total win. And that night proved that point forever true. And I needed that. That one filled me up. All right, how about a couple more songs? So thank you for being here. How about some more songs? Let me do a little housekeeping everywhere else. I see ya. That's kind of you. Everybody's so damn nice on this thing. I'm not complaining. You know, sometimes, when you just broadcast out of the internet, it's a real crapshoot. So far, so good. Kind of I guess you get what you give type deal. I don't know. I like to think so. How about another song? Let's go ahead and do that "Few Good Liars" song. Now, let's stop the bleeding on the rambling, right? So I had this Facebook memory pop up of 4 years ago when me and a dear friend of mine, his name's Ron Etheridge, a great songwriter, now based in Mississippi, back in Mississippi. Me and him and our other dear friend Richard Welsh were in a trio called A Few Good Liars. We put out a record 10 years ago called Battered Wooden Body. We recorded down in Oxford, Mississippi, and it was a fun record to make. We went down there with, I think, maybe 20 songs to record, and we had to whittle it down, if you will. Those two lead songwriters in that band, I was one of them. The other one was Ron Etheridge. And Richard was a great dobro and lap steel player. He also helped with some songwriting and that third harmony, which was that's what made that such a fun group, was the 3-part harmonies. All very different voices, but somehow together, the puzzle pieces went together, and it was just one of those fun bands. It was just I'm a nostalgic. I always remember that time period and making that record very nostalgically. And even with all the boy, oh boy. So we're in Oxford, Mississippi to make that record. I think I maybe had 10 songs. I think maybe brought 10 or 15 songs to the table. Ron had brought probably the same. But we're making a record together. It's this band. We'd always do our songwriting kind of on our own, and then bring these songs to the table. We choose whatever we're going to record kind of democratically, and then record those. We had the studio booked, I think, for 2 weeks, and maybe 8 days in, we really hit a brick wall. And this is not an uncommon theme. You're locked in a place, and this was a live-in studio where you move in. So there was a great big live room, a mixing console, then kind of a living room, kitchen, and kind of bunk bed area where you actually moved into the studio, which is great. So you don't have to like wrap up for the day and then go to a hotel or like crash with a friend. You're just there. You're there and you're in it. And about 8 days into it, we hit a brick wall where we were all just kind of sick of each other. I mean, the vocal takes we weren't good. We'd done the bass tracking and blah blah blah, and we just needed a break, right? And the owner of the studio was still a dear friend. His name is Andrew Ratcliffe. And he's like, look, I recorded this band a couple years ago, and they put out a record. And this band's actually from North Carolina, and they're actually touring through Oxford, Mississippi. Why don't we just take a night off, and why don't we just go check them out at the infamous venue called Proud Larry's? If you've been through Oxford, Mississippi, then you know Proud Larry's. And so we're like, we need the night off. So we took the night off. We go to Proud Larry's, and we check out this band that was from Raleigh, North Carolina, which is crazy because we were based out of Wilmington, and we had never crossed paths with them or heard of them. And so we go in and we listen to the band, and we listen to it was just we needed that break, and it just recharged us up. And after the show, we met the band. We needed they needed a place to crash. They were in a 15-passenger van at that time, and they needed a place to crash. And so we're like, look, why don't you guys come back to the studio? Come stay with us. We can make room. And then you guys can boogie the next day. We'll get back to recording. They very quickly agreed. And so they come back with us, and we got very little sleep. And we sat around the guitars, and we told a bunch of lies, and we did our normal routine, passed the guitar around, and the next morning they got up and they showered up and off on their way they went. That band that we met that night is a band called American Aquarium. You guys might know them. It seems like the last few years especially, they've just been a bottle rocket. And still keep in touch with all those guys. And that was a fun night that we think back on quite often. So back to the next song I'm going to do here. So after that night where we recharged, right? Went and saw American Aquarium, had a great night. The next day, we ended up writing a song in the studio, and that we didn't plan on putting on the record, and we wrote it quickly, and it just seemed to work. And we wrote it as a 3-piece, and we had our good friend Zach Brandisi there that was playing bass on the record. He sings the 4th harmony, and we're like, let's set up one microphone. Because when we wrote it, we had already got done for recording that next day. And we convinced Andrew, look, turn the console back on, roll tape, just set up one microphone. I know it's a pain in the ass. I know, we know, we're being those people right now. But set up one microphone, we'll just get around one microphone, we just want to capture this. And I'm glad we did. That ended up being that take ended up being the last song on the record. And it's a song called Pinocchio. And here's a solo acoustic version of it here. I think I brought it back home, right? Of splinters, but no one's listening. Feeling tied up, and Daddy's been drinking. Feel it coming, I'm tired and dancing. The dullest knife can set me free. Love is the light inside your heart. Battered wooden body. One little lie never hurts. I feel the walls caving in. Stuck in this prison, but no one can keep me feel it coming. I'm tired of dancing. The dullest knife can set me free. Love is the light inside your heart. Battered wooden body, battered wooden body. Feel it coming, I'm tired of dancing. I feel the walls caving in. Stuck in this prison. But no one can keep me from my skin. Feel it coming, I'm tired of dancing. The dullest knife can set me free. Love is the light inside your heart. A battered wooden body, battered wooden body, battered wooden body, battered wooden body. Thank you, folks. Thank you. And now we're back to French land here. I see you. I see you over here. Thank you guys so much. That's kind of you. Thank you. I do think there's 2 physical copies, CDs of that record left on my website. Any of you that are nostalgic enough to own probably the last 2, we're surely not going to print anymore. It is also on all the streaming services. I still get messages randomly of people that discover that band. It's like, is this you? Like, it sure is. 1 of 3. Few good liars. All right, what time we got? Okay, cool. We're good. What else am I supposed to be filling in you guys about? The show, Friday the 13th, Bougie Nights. I guess we got Christmas coming up, right? I've been all over the place. I've been, like I said, there's one more episode before Christmas? And what day does Christmas fall on? The 25th? Okay, so we're not doubling up on, we're not, know of, next Wednesday is the 21st? Okay, we're creeping up on episode 200, folks, which is bananas. I don't ever say that either. It's funny. You put a camera on and broadcast to the internet, and you start saying things that you never say. Episode 200. What should we do? Should I have Shane back on? Should we do like a 2-set thing? Should it be the last one? Should we cap it at 200? I don't know. What? Am I going to get hate mail for that? I don't know. I'm not saying it's what I'm going to do. I don't know. I'm open to ideas. I tell you what, when the schedule starts picking up this next year and start hitting the road again, we'll have to see. This live stream has been such a friend to me, and hopefully to all of you. Throughout the last couple years, it's like it's weird to think about not doing some version of it, continuing some version of it. But I tell you what, when the schedule starts to pick up, we'll have to get creative. But bringing all that up, I just have to say, those of you that have really taken the time to tune into this and to let these songs into your life and all the messages that you guys have sent and the physical copies you guys have purchased to support this thing that I'm doing over here. There's no real words to be able to really describe it. You guys have kept this ship afloat. You've kept this thing independent. We got through a global pandemic together, and we came out the other side. We made it, folks. We made it. And it's, every time I turn this camera on, I'm starting to set everything up, which is, at this point, not as complicated as it once was. But I'm setting the stuff up, and I'm like, just thinking about it, it's a routine. And then I'm like, this was, for a long time, this is the only thing that was keeping me grounded. It was just an anchor for me. So the thought of not continuing it to some degree or some version of this just doesn't really feel right at this moment. But I tell you what, all that to say thank you, a big thank you. I hope you really let that one in, because I mean it when I say it. As somebody that had no schedule and no real direction for so many years, and somebody that somebody that lived by a schedule before the pandemic hit and really needed that kind of structure for not only sobriety but all kinds of other things, and then to all of a sudden have the rug pulled like we all had. Wednesdays, and at that point, Wednesdays and Saturdays, to have something, just something to do, something to be accountable for. And then very much this turned into a 2-lane road where the medium, how strange as it was to sing into a camera and not see you in person in front of me, it started to make sense. I knew it wasn't forever, and because nothing is. But it really, really served. It really, really got us to where we are. Me to where I am now, and I could go on forever talking about that. I just want to tell you, thank you, folks. Thank you. You're always welcome here at Shallow Chateau, virtually. Do we have another song? Was I talking about a song before I did that? Before I went off on some? I don't think so. Anything you want to hear?
You already did train song.
Anything else?
Somebody asked for Paper Trail.
Oh yeah? Paper Trail? Let's do Paper Trail. How about it? with the devil. Pretty soon he's always gonna drive. Ever catching a ride every now and again won't kill you. Then again he's taking those close friends of mine the shortest drive. The shortest drive. Yeah. Devil don't leave a paper trail, don't stick around the scene of the crime. For every mile of that highway, there's a mile of ditch on each side. I know that's where the devil lives, but nobody can tell, 'cause the devil don't leave a paper trail. Hey! Everything has a shadow, baby. Can you feel it dragging you down? But are the dark days over? Are you waiting on a supernova so you can take it underground? I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it underground. Make me my baby, don't make me my child. The devil don't leave a paper trail, don't stick around the scene of the crime. For every mile of that highway, there's a mile of ditch on each side. I know that's where the devil lives, the devil lives. The devil don't leave a paper trail, don't stick around the scene of the crime. But every mile of that highway, and there's a mile of ditch on each side. I know that's where the devil lives, but nobody can tell. Oh, nobody can tell, 'cause the devil don't leave. The devil don't leave a paper trail. Whew. Oh boy. We took it there. We surely did. For those of you that don't know, that's a song that I wrote called Paper Trail that went on a full band record that I put out a few years back called The Great Divide. Vinyl copies are available on my website at travisshallow.com. It's also on every streaming service known to man, is what it feels like. And I appreciate everybody listening. If you're a Spotify user, which seems to be the dominant platform right now, and boy, oh boy, that's a love-hate relationship on the musician side. I've ranted about that till I'm blue in the face, but I personally use it. It's and I've said this a bunch of times. I feel like the middle ground, or the way to really kind of get the best of both worlds, is to purchase music directly from the artist, either live show or directly from their website. And then stream it for convenience. Look, if you're the person that's traveling around with 30 vinyl records in your car and a portable record player, then God bless you. But I know that's very unpractical. And but if that is you, send me a DM, because we sound like we should be fast friends. But yeah, if you purchase direct physical copies, merch, all the stuff. Follow them on all these social platforms. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's a ton of free ways. And then if you are a Spotify user, as I am too, you hit the heart thing. You follow them, and then you hit the heart thing. And I've got a playlist as my artist pick. That's my full catalog playlist. You can save that playlist and stream it, when you're on the treadmill, or when you're driving when you're skip treadmill day and you're driving to Taco Bell. I encourage you to not do that, but if we all do it from time to time. God, where's I going with that? God. I don't always land on my feet, folks, but I surely try. Sometimes these rants, it's just like shooting a bow and arrow into the sky. You know, once it leaves your hand, you never really know where it's going to go. Anyways, baby, it's time to let the old ways die. I'm never changing. Here we go. Just growing. Cheers, folks. Thanks for being here. And I lost my Frenchness. All right. How about a song? Right? Hey. Oh, I remember this one. I wrote this during COVID. This was it's a God, I think we named this one together on Livestream. This one's called oh boy. Send off. There it is. Just needed the endorphins to kick in. Here we go. Maybe you can find your own way to say it. Maybe it'll come out nice and clean. Take your time, but don't overthink it. Are you ready to fly? You're ready to leave. I'm the last little bit of a fuse on a rocket, waiting for the right kind of heat for me. Spark me up and wait for the smoke to clear. My dear, it's time for the send-off, and it's time for the countdown. I'm strapped in, ready, redlined and sweaty. Ain't no time like the now. But you can paint me a canvas of the pain you feel. Maybe I can hear your warrior child and all of the others mind one another. You gotta get going, you gotta get by. It's time for the send-off, and it's time for the countdown. But I'm strapped in, ready, redlined and sweaty. Ain't no time like the now. But it's time for the send-off, and it's time for the countdown. But I'm strapped in, ready and redlined and sweaty. Ain't no time like the now. Maybe you can find your own way to say it. Maybe it'll come out nice and clean. Take your time, but don't overthink it. Are you ready to fly? Are you ready to leave? Oh boy, I haven't done that one in a while, right? That's an unreleased song there called Send Off. We named it together, and it will forever be that. We got signal? Oh yeah. How do you say goodbye, old friend? We had a hell of a run, couple angels on fire making records skip. Well, I guess it's your turn to give a final speech. We left a trail of fire, was jumping off the bridge when the shore breaks deep. Yeah, but who's to say? Just because you live that way, that you won't meet your maker, covered in the scars you got along the way. You gotta wash your soul clean, keep it smooth like a riverbed stone. Keep your burdens on a string, your heart wide open, and you'll never be alone. Yeah, but back to goodbyes, keep them honest and sweet. If you've been running all your life, shedding your skin to make both ends meet, take a deep breath in, maybe even take a knee. Don't be afraid to dust the Bible, just to let them know that you're feeling the heat. Yeah, but who's to say? Just because you live that way, that you won't meet your maker, covered in the scars you got along the way. You gotta wash your soul clean, take it smooth like a riverbed stone. Keep your burdens on a string and your heart wide open, and you'll never be alone. But if you're wearing out the soles of your boots, trying hard not to sink, you gotta turn on a song, baby, close your eyes and think of me. You gotta wash your soul clean, keep it smooth like a riverbed stone. Keep your burdens on a string, your heart wide open, and we'll never be alone. And if you're wearing out the soles of your boots, trying hard not to sink, you gotta turn on a song, baby, close your eyes and think of me. Yeah, but who's to say? Goodbyes are for the weak. Just remember one thing, think for yourself, and it'll set yourself free. Thank you, folks. That's an old song of mine there. Felt like a different lifetime when I wrote that one, and that was actually on that A Few Good Liars record as well. And I'm 95% sure. It is, isn't it? It sure is. I forgot about that song. I don't play that one that much, but I don't really remember where I wrote that one. I think the Leonard Cohen quote sums it up pretty well. He says, being a songwriter is like being a nun. You're married to a mystery. And that could not be more true. Spot on. How about one more for old time's sake? We got time for one more. You calling the last one? We can close with it. I got a request from my manager for Stone's Throw, which is a song I put on a self-titled solo record I put out a few years back. She calls the plays. So Stone's Throw it is. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And I send you off with this one. Hopefully it all comes back to me. I need some of that Richard Welsh dobro and lap steel on it. Baby, do you hear me calling? Put your ear to the road. I didn't build these walls to keep you out. I built them to see if you cared enough. Oh, to break them down. Oh, to break them down. Yeah, but sometimes when those angels call, it sounds so sweet, the devil starts to sing. The faster you rise, the harder you fall. And I'd be lying if I said my faith don't come. My faith don't come and go like those walls when they crumble down. When they crumble out my closet, baby. It's full of sticks and stones. That's right. Yeah, the same ones that broke my bones. Oh, baby, they broke my bones. There's a reason nothing hangs on my walls. Oh, but that paint that hides my shame of any picture frame. Oh, that shows your face. Oh, that shows your face. God, please make an angel fall. Stick around a while and sing sad songs with me. The faster you rise, the harder you fall. And I'd be lying if I said my faith don't come. My faith don't come and go like those walls when they crumble down. When they crumble down. Just keep those walls from crumbling this time, my baby. Da 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 da. Let me hear you if you know it, folks. Well, I pray for the day to take me, lick my wounds and heal me. I don't know how I made it through the year. I put down that glass of whiskey and I wake up early in the morning. The breath of God has never felt so near. So I pray for the day to take me, lick my wounds and heal me. I don't know how I made it through this year. I put down that glass of whiskey and I wake up early in the morning. The breath of God has never felt so near. When you're a stone's throw from here, a stone's throw from here. Yes, I am my child. When you're a stone's throw from here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, folks. You guys be kind to every single person you run into this week. It's a choice you have to make, and I challenge you to make it. Most importantly, and always most importantly, you already know it. You guys be kind to yourselves. It's already a hard world out there. Why in the world would you make it any harder? When you're a stone's throw from here. When you're a stone's throw from here. Keep that love light close, my friend. Keep that light shining bright. And keep your love light burning bright. And keep it just a stone's throw from here. Yes, you should, my baby. Yeah, just a stone's throw. And keep your love light a stone's throw. And never let it get any further than a stone's throw from here. Keep it close, keep it tight. Oh, a stone's throw from here. You guys have a great week, folks. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep it a stone's throw. And keep it a stone's throw. That love light, keep that love light, keep that love light, and keep that love light, keep that love light closer than a stone's throw. Keep it close, my child, yeah, stone's throw from here. Oh, stone's throw. Keep it close, my friends. Sending it all I got. Sending you everything I got, folks. You guys have a great week. And if I don't see you before next Wednesday, I'll see you there. We got Christmas creeping right up on us. Get those presents bought, folks. Go big this year. Do it. Just do it. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. You guys have a great week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers, folks.